Hello everyone. Today's topic it's highly interesting for me. I think it might be also for you because we talk about the resource that we are all connected to and we are all using on everyday life, meaning it's water. For the first time, I got interested in water when I interview Ken Wright. He's the CEO and founder of sixth biggest non-profit Water is Life, dealing with the water problem, water crisis around the world, mostly in Africa. At that time, there was interesting information, but I really didn't take it serious. And I think, and many of us don't really take this seriously because the water is running in our sink, and we have access to the water. Water is cheap. We can afford to fill in our huge swimming pools with water, and this is why we don't care that much. This is not the scientific video. Treat me like a messenger, and um, I would like to talk a little bit more why the water is called the gold of 21st century, why everyone should take care of their own access to water resource, um, and also what is day zero if you're not familiar with. Also, I will highly encourage you to watch some more videos, especially documentaries. There is one available on Netflix, but there is multiple of them on YouTube. So I really encourage you to do your own research about the information that I'm giving you. So number one, why the water is called gold the 21st century, and what is day zero. Maybe let me start from the fact that the water is only resource that human cannot really live without. As you probably know, I went through the 10 days without food just on water, but there are people that are going 40 days without food, and they are doing this, they're showing that we easily can do that. Probably after 40 days, it's not becoming healthy anymore, but it's impossible to do that without water. Also, if you're going to take a look, the water is needed for production of everything, including clothes, food, including meat production, gas, plastic, everything what you're thinking about, the water is used for production of it. And what is very interesting, there is no really a replacement of this resource. Also, what we assume that the water is so abundant and it's everywhere in our rivers, in our groundwaters, and we have oceans, and how is it possible that we can be experiencing in the future something what might be water crisis? So I'm not sure but in 2019, for the first time, the first city went through something which is called day zero, meaning the time when the city decide to stop running water in your homes because the resource got so limited and so scarce that right now they have to, in the Cape Town, this is the city I'm talking about, they have to go to the meeting places where the water is distributed, and they have the limit of 60 liters per day. How does that happen? Here's the deal. You will have all this information in those documentaries talking about the great detail of what's going on exactly. But what I wanted to tell you that the groundwater is limited resource, and actually there are multiple places in the United States, including not only but all around the world, places, agricultural places, private homes that are running out from the groundwater because this resource just got finished. Also, when you're going to take a look on the rivers, in Colorado River in the United States, there's 10 rivers that are using 10 cities that are using that river to take the water from. And if I'm familiar and if I'm correct, this water is actually not ending up in the ocean anymore because there is so much sucking off its on the way. So I'm not necessarily saying that we are going to completely run out of the water, but what I'm trying to say is that the humans are smart enough to get the water from the ocean or desalinate the water. But what we need to be also aware that this is expensive process, meaning that it costs additional money to do. To desalinate and to distribute the fresh drinking water to people. And if that's going to happen, if the part of this water crisis will be the fact that the water will become more expensive, the question for you, what else will become more expensive? Actually, everything will become more expensive, including your food, including your clothes, including the cars, because the water is took for production of everything. By saying all of this, I want to inspire you to do your own research, but I think that what we're supposed to do for upcoming times, it's pretty clear. First of all, I would highly suggest you to take care of your own source of water. If you have a home, or if you have the land, if you bought the land, try to get your own access. Dig the thing in the ground to make sure you have your own access to water. Also, what I would highly suggest, I think we should start thinking about how we can collect the rainwater. If you are familiar with the project I was leading, the Innovasis was an amazing innovative chain of hotels around the world, which the project is on pause right now due to everything what's happening with the travel bans, COVID, etc, etc, etc. However, this project was introduced the very cool way of dealing with water, meaning that it's not only collected the rainwater and put it in the toilets, but the water from the sink was going to the toilets, the water from the toilets was going to be cleaned, and the end product was water clean enough that the water was used for irrigation of the grass around the object. I think this is the future of every one of us, of every development, not only of every hotel, but every household. There is nothing in the media right now about this, what's coming, and I'm not surprised by this. Usually, what is in the media right now is everything what is about going on right now, including COVID and elections, etc. However, also if you think about this economically or business-wise, I think being in the water business, it is the future. It is the very smart area to be in. And if we know that majority of the cities will reach day zero, the moment that they will run out of the water within next 20 years, some of them within next 5 years, some of them within next 10 years, but if we know that majority of them will meet that goal of no water in the cities within next 20 years, it means that we do have the industry, that the awareness will be growing around that. And I think being in the business of that, it's also a smart way. And I'm not talking about the selling just water or drinking water, but I'm thinking that everybody who will be selling the rainwater captures, or the places how to store water, or these water cleaning or filters, everybody who will be around that business, I think they will be just it will be a great business. Me personally, I actually got into all this research because I was looking for the future need that we will have. And by the way, if some of you will be interested in getting a business like that, I would be interested in getting into business like that too. If you will have any idea how and what and where it can be done, I'm saying that I am highly interested in to participate in whatever form, because I'm sure that is the very future of our existence, and we talk about the resource that can't be replaced. And everyone who will be engaged, whichever form it will be, I think it will be great business. And it's also, from my perspective, it's also great for actually helping the planet. So I don't see any ethical way of, for example, selling the things that will be capturing the rainwater. Just the opposite. I think it's great. I think as soon as we're going to start doing things like this, we're actually helping not only human fellows, we not only delay day zeros, we not only delay the entire water crisis, but if more and more people in household would be engaged in such activities, I think it's actually would be great. So summing up, a lot of people are saying that water is new gold. This is a gold of the 21st century, and hopefully the water always will stay as a human right, and there will be not taken by the big corporation and sold for big bucks, because it's actually the worst case scenario. However, if you have a chance, if you have the land, if you can organize yourself a land with access to groundwater, I would highly recommend to do that, and also think how you can reduce the water usage. You can only win by doing this. For example, if the water price will go up, you will be saving a lot of money. Do your own research, look up. I wanted to inspire you. I wanted to put your attention in the subject that is coming to the awareness probably in a very large portion within 2 or 3 years from now. I think a lot of people will be talking about this one. I think a lot of people will be talking about getting access to their own water. And if the awareness starts, remember, everything will be going up, including finding the water, including digging the water, etc, etc, etc. This is why I wanted to share this video and tell you that it's smart to take some action right now. And again, if you are thinking also it might be a great idea, keep me posted. I will be very happy to be engaged in such activity, or thinking about that. I'm pretty sure everybody who will be in this part of the business one way or another will be winner, and will be helping people, will be helping save the water, will be helping delaying the situation that we really don't want to think about. So thank you guys, see you in the next video. Thanks, bye bye.